Okay, we're live. So how are you guys
Cool.
doing on this week's first quiz and stuff, all the new material?
It didn't seem super bad. It was just,
Yeah.
I'm struggling
like,
with the Z-score a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but like for one of my Z-scores, I got negative 5 million something. So I'm doing something wrong. Maybe you guys can help me when we get there. But I think I've got pretty much everything else down pretty well.
oh. Sorry, it's taking forever to load again. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Every time I get into it, anything else. Mine's just loading now, so if you want to get it started, I'm pretty sure it will log in here soon.
Okay, yeah, I can start us out. Okay, so starting on question 3, I got 0.743.
That's what I got.
That's what I have in my notes.
Cool. And then for number 4, I have 0.712.
That's what I got.
Okay. Question 5, I put the first one. Null hypothesis is P1 equals P2, and the alternative hypothesis is P1 does not equal P2.
And then that's what I got.
Okay. So for number 6, I got 0.031, but I missed question 7. So I put 0.079, and that wasn't right. So I don't know what I did wrong there.
For number 7, you got what?
I got 0.079.
I got 0.154.
0.154. Hmm.
That's what I got.
Okay, so I'm sure that, I mean, I'm sure that's right. How did you guys, I wonder what I'm doing wrong that I can't get my margin of error correctly. Do you guys solve this in Excel or just like on a scratch piece of paper?
On a scratch piece of paper, it was that big, long, like radical um, problem.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, because I'm doing mine on paper also, and I just don't know what I did to get it so wrong. um. So you use the equation that it gave us in like the lesson 18 notes. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Let me get to the bottom. So you use the one that's like p hat 1 minus p hat 2 minus the z star times the square root of p hat 1. That whole is that the equation you guys are using?
That's what sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. Because that's what I used, and I don't know. Okay, so sorry, let's go back to the quiz. So for 7, you got 0.154, which would make the lower bound what? 0.123?
Which one's okay? 0.185.
If the upper bound is 0.185?
The upper bound, yeah. The lower bound is negative 0.123.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. For 10, I put fail to reject the null hypothesis. And my reasoning was that there is insufficient evidence to suggest that the true proportion of females who can taste PTC is different from the true proportion of males who can taste PTC. It's the last one.
That's what I put.
12, I got true.
It's not loading.
What'd y'all get for 13?
Sorry, 1 second. It's like slowly like going down the page.
Okay. What'd you get for that one, Megan?
I put the second option, the null hypothesis. P1 equals P2.
I put the last option because it's looking for, like up in the information, it's looking for, like the research question is the proportion of patients who have a heart attack that are admitted to the hospital on a weekday who die less than the proportion of patients who come on a weekend? So I put less than,
That
because
makes
that's what
sense.
it's looking for.
That sounds more right than mine.
Okay. What question was that?
That was question 13.
Okay. Was that the last one?
Yep, that's what I put.
That's what I got. And then 14, I got 0.141.
Yep, me too.
Or did you say 041?
141.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then for 15, did you get 0.129?
For 15, what did you say?
0.129.
15, I got 0.145.
Hmm. Let me pull mine up really quick. And for that one, you just took. Do you have your figures right there? Because you took 6,155 over 47,447. Is that right?
I think so.
Oh, it's 42,000, not 47,000. My numbers are wrong. There we go. You said 0.145?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I got too. With the correct numbers.
For number 16, I got negative 2.02.
Okay. And for that one, do you just take? I mean, you do obviously you do that whole z-score formula, but then for the p1 minus p2, is that just 0 because we're testing the null hypothesis?
I'm trying to think.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. I just replugged in that because I'd missed the one before it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I plugged in the right one, I got negative 2.02. Is that what you guys got?
Sorry, I have stuff written down, but I didn't write numbers next to them because I felt like this whole thing just kind of how it said answer the next 9 questions. I kind of just combined everything, and now I'm like, where is it?
Yeah, no worries.
So you got it figured out?
Yeah, so my z-score that I got is negative 2.02. Is that what y'all got?
Yes, that's what I got.
Okay, cool. And I figured it out. Okay. And then let's see, for 17 I put to the left.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
And let me check my p-score, sorry. And for my p-score, I got 0.022.
Me too.
Okay.
And for 19, I got reject the null hypothesis because we rejected it. That means there was sufficient evidence to conclude that the proportion of patients who have a heart attack and were admitted to the hospital on a weekday who die is less than the proportion of patients. It's the third one. I want to read the whole thing.
And that's the third out of
Yeah.
the 4. Okay. Yeah, that's what I got too. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like I messed up a few times on like these problems, but that was because like I had one number off, and so it's not like it's hard. It's just the like formulas are wrong, and so
Yeah.
that was like my biggest mistake.
Like my thing is I get like the very first one wrong, and so like I do all the work and then I submit it and it's like they're all wrong. But then as soon as I fix my first number, they all work out just fine. Or like I forget to like square root something or something little like that, and just something in my calculations are off, and so
Yeah.
it's really not too bad if you just write it all out.
Cool. Because he hasn't like emailed me or like revised. I mean, did you guys look at the email I sent you with
Yeah.
Okay, so I think everything was like pretty much filled out on there, and I just like felt like your guys' names, and if you saw like a mistake, then like I guess well, it's too late now, but we could always email him.
No, yeah, I looked over it. It looks great. Like it looks really well done.
Okay, cool.
So,
So if he, I mean, hopefully he does it between like tonight and tomorrow, so Thursday we can like talk about more stuff about it, and if not, then I guess we can always meet again or text each other if we need to. I just like for some reason I wasn't thinking because he said it was going to be due like Saturday or next Saturday, and so I'm like, okay, I'll look at it, and then like I never really saw a due date until you said something, Megan, and I was like, well, this sucks because I just got to work, so I'm not going to be off till midnight, and then tomorrow I won't be able to look at it till like noon.
so did he send an email or something to let everyone know that it was due? Because I
No, he
didn't
didn't.
see anything.
That's what kind of bothered me about it, because I know he tells us to watch those videos, and he's like, "Oh, it's record viewing, so you know." But like, there was nothing. There
Yeah.
was nothing in an email. There was nothing in like the week's like preview. I was just like, "Why is this just randomly due?" Like a couple days before he even talked about it.
Yeah, and he did like in his video he kept like I don't know exactly when it's due, but it's sometime coming up, and I'm like, well, that doesn't really help us,
Yeah, and it never.
especially when it was like contained like at the bottom of all the due dates for the class, and it was like why couldn't he just like put it in with this week so that we could see it? I don't know, I thought it was weird.
I thought it was weird too, because when I was looking at it, I was like, I wish I would have known this, so like I would have like talked to them about it on Thursday, but like I didn't think there was anything else we had to do.
Yeah. So, but I think it looks pretty good. I'd be surprised if he comes back with anything because it seems pretty well laid out. So, we'll see.
Um, like I know there's no other way to do it, but I can see maybe. I mean, like I suggested the Facebook thing because I know like you're an online student and like everybody in this class is online, so that means that they're probably all over. But I'm just wondering because like you know how it's supposed to be anonymous. Like if I'm going to the MC, I can't go talk to people that I know there, just because I'd be like tempted to look, and that means I would know, and I wouldn't really be anonymous anymore. But
Right.
like with like Facebook, it's usually like friends, and so like you know what their answers are. But like I can't really see any other way of you doing it, you know, because like
Yeah.
Facebook,
Well, if worse comes to worse, I can always just drive up to campus and
yeah. I
you
was
know.
just like thinking about that the other day, and I was like, well, is that so anonymous? But I'm like, well, we'll just wait till he says something, because like it was just like a concern, but I'm like, I don't even know if it is a concern until he says something.
He
So
said something in an earlier video, like in like week 4 or 5 or something, when he was talking about the group work, and he said, or maybe it was even earlier than that, we were talking about convenient sampling, and he said, convenient sampling seems like a really bad idea, but when you get to your group projects, you might see that it's sometimes a necessity. So he might be just totally fine with it. We'll just have to see.
okay, cool.
All right, guys. Well, do you have any other questions or anything else we need to go over?
I can't talk with Megan. Megan, are you trying to talk to us, or I can't hear you? I've been seeing your lips move, but I don't know if it's like because you're talking to someone else or if your computer just like muted or something.
Oh yeah, and I can't see. I changed my computer so I can't see video on it because otherwise it like bogs down my internet and it won't. That's why I got kicked off that one time.
Uh-huh.
So I can just hear audio. So if Megan's trying to talk, yeah, I can't hear her at all. Let me
Yeah.
see.
Well, it's just funny because I see you moving your lips. I'm like, oh, she must be talking to someone. But like, it's not us because I can't hear her. I don't know what happened. You were there before, and then now you're not. So I don't even know.
Hmm.
Oh well. I guess you can just nod your head yes or no, and then tell me if you have questions. Was that a head nod yes? That you do have questions? Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what your question is. Then. Okay. Well then, cool. If you guys want to change like the time on Thursday, like it should be fine. I know that we just like had plans, like the roommates were like, "Yeah, let's do something at 6:45." I was like, "Well, that kind of is inconvenient." So I'm glad that you guys could get on at 5, and if we need to change it again for a different day or a different time, like.
Yeah, Thursday I'm super flexible, so we can just text each other if we need to move it around. So.
Cool.
All right,
Awesome.
guys.
I'll see you guys Thursday.
Okay, we'll see you then.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye.